Are you okay? I can hear you over Discord at least. Oh my god. Hey, what's up? Am I
Oh,
in
wait,
the...
nope. For a second, that's so fucking funny. Oh, there we go.
You got 1 second of jovial. 1 second of jovial.
Like, why was that like 1 second? Like, my final message. Goodbye.
God, goodbye.
Anyway, thank you so much, Vic, for coming in to like last minute try and save everything.
Yeah. I was just trying to keep the people around.
Shout out to Vic.
Meow.
For being an absolutely lovely individual. There we go. Oh, gee, why are there so many of them? Anyway, would you mind if I went back to my thing, Vic?
No, I don't mind at all.
I will see you in a little bit. I'd love to tell you about TwitchCon.
Okay, yay!
I'll see you in a minute.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Hi, guys! Right, we're coming at you, I'd say live, but we've kind of missed so much time. And I'm an idiot, so... Hello, everyone! Hello! Oh my god. It's so good to see everyone. It's been fantastic. It's been absolutely fantastic. Oh. There we go. I'm so happy to see you guys. Happy Pride. Happy Pride. The issue was that because everything's like my PC had been ripped apart and then put back together again, it didn't work for a while. Oh my god! Thank you so much, Skystreak. Yeah, fun fact about being a follower of mine is everyone gives me a fuck ton of things for some reason. I've got like a small but incredibly sub-heavy community. Like half the people are subs. It's ridiculous. Anyway, for the new people, because there's a lot of you, there is a Discord. If you don't already know there is a Discord. It's gonna probably pop up in chat in a minute. Oh wait, no, there it is. Hop in. It's the Discord that I use mostly to advertise things, hang out, chat. It's somewhere that I basically, if I'm going to be coordinating with people on any events, having fun, it's going to be in there usually. But thank you so much, all of you, for joining. So, what's the reason you're all here then? Because this is the biggest stream I've had in like ages. I think this might be the biggest I've ever had. So I'm curious, what's made you all decide to hop in? Was it the fact that I was at TwitchCon? Or is it just that everyone has suddenly just remembered that I exist? What's the deal? TwitchCon stories. Heard it was gonna be cool, I missed your streams. See, I'll finish when I wake at 3 a.m. That's totally fair. Right. Bored. Amazing reason to join, honestly. Perfect. No. Can't disagree with that. Alright, let's go through. So that seems to be the biggest reason why everyone's here. TwitchCon. Let's. Yes, there was a lot of stuff that happened at TwitchCon. It was so nice seeing you guys there. It's crazy. It's crazy seeing so many people. I spent a lot of my time just wandering around, basically. let me start doing some. I basically spent the whole time, like, talking to people, and cosplay and everything. Oh, I'll turn it down. Is this better? Oh, okay. That should be a bit better. How did I spend it? Meeting people. I met a lot of people. Met so many people. Obviously, I met like a bunch of like, Toru, Wolfram, Emerald. What else did I meet? Spidey. Ray, I briefly met. Horsey. Boogie. NG. Hello, hello. Also, thank you so much for following by Renty. There's a lot of people here. Are you guys just here because Twitch, like the TwitchCon stuff? Anyway, let me. Yeah. So obviously, like, who else did I meet? It was a pretty exhaustive list. I don't know how many people were supposed to be there. Oh, they're not. Lynn was almost there, but couldn't. Who else did actually went? Oh, zombies. Like, I'll just message them. And then, like, okay, I don't wanna just focus too much on them. These are some of them. I don't know how many people I'm supposed, like, some people did go, but they weren't really public about it, so I don't really want to just blast everyone. But I'll do that. That's a list for now. I'll add to it as we go along. Otherwise, like, I'm also just gonna do like a big. I met so many of you, like a surprising amount, actually. I was not expecting so many of you to be there. I met a good few people who just follow me. Oh yeah, I did die. That was funny. I did not expect to meet so many. I also think it was probably, I feel like I was one of the most public of the, you guys can say whether or not I was. I feel like I was definitely one of the most public of the streamers there, who was just kind of wandering around the whole time. But there was Unique was one, obviously I met like, Blizzy was just in here. Like a lot of people from like just chats, discussion. I do need a chess training art. A lot more Koru tweets. I do. The crown was great. I actually the cosplay will probably inevitably be killed. There is a how do I'll get onto that maybe in a minute, but there's a something that might happen, might be a big deal, that I did sign a waiver for. Oh my god, and there's more. 10 out of 10, thanks, Sundersad is now a... It's okay, don't worry about it, you always go another time. Number 2, what else did I do during it? Guy... Vex? That's the other one. I didn't sell my soul to Twitch. Not yet. So, first of all, TwitchCon opening. That was kind of neat. Some of it did drag on a little bit, but I'm not selling my soul. It's not that. Most thing. We'll see how it goes. Future plans. I will get onto future plans. I will. I want to go through the TwitchCon stuff first so I can keep how much got on my mind. It's got on for ceremony. That was pretty cool. Minecraft Live. That was a big deal. What do you all think of the new Minecraft editions? What do you think of all the new stuff they're adding? I didn't end up. I decided not to meet him. Slime Ball. Bidoffs and MTC were also there. We'll get on to those in a minute. What do you guys think of the new update? What do you all think of the new update? I'm pretty happy with it. Like it's about time they've added like multicolored tree. Like I think that was such a good idea, and I'm excited for it. I think it's such good ambience. There's characters and concepts you can make with that. I'm so down for the tree environment and. I'm hoping, considering they've got one more Minecraft Live this year, I'm hoping that's when they do the end dimension. Hello, mini magpies. Or autism. So true. Oh yeah, what is it? So well, I guess we'll move to also did MCC. I was there. I was also at the Bannerfall panel. Oh, those were all pretty cool. Honestly, I'd love to join something like Bannerfall Pantheon. I'm just not big enough. Content creator. If I was big enough, I would have already requested to join Pantheon SM. That looks so cool. But there's no way they'd let me in. I'm not big. I'm just not relevant enough of a creator. I mean, you can't see the text out. Oh, it still doesn't work. New audience goal, get Jovial in Bannerfall. Well, Bannerfall's already concluded. It would be joining a sequel series of Bannerfall. The creators, getting power creation. Well, if you guys can, maybe I will. Maybe I'll ask. But glad you're enjoying the relaxing stream. If I was able, hey Jammin, if I got into a POW series, I would love it. I would roleplay the absolute hell out of that. Again, like the only way I can do it is if I'm relevant enough, really. There is a lot of cool stuff coming up though. I do want to get into that. I can't really. Yeah, I'd say that's like. What else did I do at Twitch? I met some friends. That was pretty cool. Yeah, so these like a bunch of the stuff we did. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty great. Like, it was pretty damn great. Meeting all the new people was fantastic. Some people, it was really interesting seeing some people. Wolfram is the tallest. Fun fact. Yes, I did watch the mid-offs. At least a good chunk of them. I did see how blonde Evbo. That was the. He really is just his skin. Looks exactly like his skin. Which, to be fair, I kind of do. But I find it very funny how he looked exactly like his skin. He's blonder than me. Evbo is blonder than me. I can confirm that much. Has like it's insane. Like Evbo is the kind of blonde where it's either blinding or like almost albino. Like he's just insanely blonde. Like insane levels of white thought. Yeah, it was a really so cool. It was so cool meeting people. And sorry, Gammon, and in chat, 2 tricolor champions. There you go. Have a blonde that reflects light? Absolutely. Is F-Boy more white boy than the white boy himself? Ooh, that's a good question. We'll have to find out when Sap's revealed his face. Let me just let me talk a little more about some of the other stuff. There was a little bit of other things that did go on. For example, I had a holiday. This was my holiday from work. A cruise ship that was turned into the white. The white tops. That's good. That's really good. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. What was that? Was that Pentecost of Fuego? Yeah. Oh god. A holiday. I was on the what was it? The SS Andromeda? That's the boat with Percy Jackson. SS Rotterdam. There we go. I was on the boat. Really good. Great time. Really nice food. Oh, has it? I mean, I saw the transgender death ray. I did see that. Like, I did see that video. Actually, I watched it. Nice job there, Jammin. Good. Like, it was fun. Pretty fun to see you like making your own space. That was fun. Food. The food was really good. I liked that. I think, yeah, the transgender death ray. Everyone seems to have already gotten its name. What else? Saw some friends. Saw some friends beyond. It was really nice seeing some people. The net. Yeah, I think that's like a lot of the really cool stuff. I'm trying to think anything happened that was. Actually, let's transition into that. Oh, I was in the audience watching Spidey. The what is it? That was wild. That was a really unexpected moment. I was not expecting, because I don't know Spidey's like career, but I don't know how much of a big deal that whole like series was for. Hey Emerald, oh my god. it was so cool, like seeing it. It was. I can't imagine like not spending. I don't really. I know I'm gonna teach her. I mean, I was singing when testing out the audio. By the way, if my voice actually sucks, let me know. I don't want to like pretend that you guys to humor me with that voice. I only did like ad hoc choir sessions. I know it won't be like say as good as Megan or Magic. That was very nice of you, Emerald. That was Emerald actively like helped people speak to me because they were nervous. Not like, and then I think I was one of two people I was able to help speak to Spidey as well. That was cool as hell. That was, thank you. Wolfram pointed out someone who was very clearly nervous to speak to. I'm not gonna say who they are, but they're doing it, and that was so nice. It's like, I can't imagine if you like really like a content creator and you're like so close to them. Oh, I'd wanna kick myself if I didn't manage it. And I know there probably would have been a time when I would have not managed it. What other good story? Chess. Oh yeah, the chess was really fun. Okay, so for context, me, Glix, Chess, Wolfram, and Koru that did chess together. It was really funny. Me and Glix did like a chill set, so it was, first of all, it was... And then it was, and the second game was me versus Glix. The first games were serious games. These were both serious. And then this game was serious. And this game was a shitpost. I lost to Koru. I lost. Koru won. Yeah, Koru was very talented, and Wolfram 6. And then Koru, I think, lost to Wolf. It was a close. It was that match was very close. I remember I was watching it. But the funniest thing was me and Glix. Me and Glix basically did and then this is gonna seem really stupid. Chess theory. Bye, Unique. So basically it kind of became a shitpost game of, effectively, there was two pawns there were two horses next to each other, and we decided they couldn't kill each other because Yuri. So then it became like, and then we were like, so basically we played chess, but we couldn't move these either our pieces. And then two pawns got stuck in a similar situation. Wait, no, like not between me and Glix, between like our pieces. It wasn't. That's not no. And then like it ran into a point where there was like pawns we didn't want to leave each other. So then it became a game. Basically, it's like we kept adding rules. Like, okay, so we're playing chess, but you can't move pieces because they're in love. And moving them would be upsetting. So then we just sort of like the matches became increasingly stupid, and then it became even more stupid because then we realized that we didn't want to kill one or the other. Then we had to figure out ways of like killing both pieces like around at the same time to avoid one of them being alone. So it became like this whole stupid fucking nonsense game that was absolutely hilarious. We eventually managed to like solve the puzzle of trying to kill every single one of them off. My god, was it so funny. No one won the Yuri. The Yuri won. The concept of Yuri won. No, the Yuri was happy. The Yuri win. Yuri won. Yuri win. God, it was so... It's... No, do not ship us. No. That was not the point of the story. Let's go for fucking death. So yeah, Koru won one match, Wolfram won, Glix 1-0. We decided not to make the second game count, but it'd be fun. And it was. Oh yeah, also yes, I had to borrow a pen because I didn't think that I'd need a pen. I didn't think you would be wanting signages, like a thing on my. But yeah, we ended up getting pens. Any good stories? Oh yeah, the final round table. That was funny. The round table was... I'll just summarize this. Hello, Bavarian. This is the summary of Roundtable. I don't want to describe it like, but it was a really nice moment. Take it idly. It was pretty cool. It was nice. There was a lot of people in that level. I think that's like most of the stories. There's like a few other ones. Angry. Icon for channel points? No, I do not. Also, thank you to Tommy and Arzyaki. Yeah, like, so that was like a cool. I did end up getting the Bug Punch card from Topaz. Right. I think that's everything. There was a couple of like other more personal. Like there was an amazing one on the boat talk. Basically, Me and a bunch of the others on the boat talk to people. What a boat night. Me and a bunch of the others there, like, I don't know. But they will clearly follow the content, and it was a really nice conversation of narratives, theming, literature, spelling, Minecraft roleplay, MP. It was a really amazing. It lasted like it was like a long conversation. It lasted like 3 hours. A lot. I was just with me and a bunch of the others who were on the boat similarly for Twitch. That was fantastic. That was one of the best moments. And I think that's all I'm gonna go into. I think that's like I think you guys are probably satisfied with that. Would you guys agree on that? I think that's like basically everything. Imagine it. Ask me questions about it more specifically. Go ahead. But I think that's kind of TwitchCon core. So, with that being said, there's a lot to talk about. The channel is going through probably, like, I think there's going to be a fundamental difference in pre-Jovial TwitchCon and post TwitchCon Jovial, and I think I'm just gonna okay. There's been a lot of things on my mind. Yep. And one of the things in what do I want to make for the channel? How do I want the channel to run? How do I appeal to people? How do I connect? What's the balance between life and this? And how do I, sort of things like that. Do I make content outside of Twitch? Do I try and do something? And there's been a lot of sort of internal debates to me. There was even a couple of points in TwitchCon where I was debating how worth it. It's a lot of, it's a lot of time and effort and labor. At least for me, as someone who already has a job of. Oh, am I cutting off? There you go. I'll move the microphone up a bit closer. That might help. Oh, I know why. I know why. There we go. That might be better. I got a lot of good advice. And I got a lot of thoughts. And I thought about my position and how I am and how, with all that being said, where I want to go from here. So I'm going to start throwing some ideas on the table and some of the I'm going to at least talk about some of the big plans that are coming up. I can't say as much as I probably wish I could. Face reveal, okay, that's actually something that's going to actually, that should be a key thing. We'll start with the face reveal likely being imminent. Something happened at TwitchCon that will mean that, a good thing, but it will mean that my face will almost certainly already be revealed. it's already on footage and it's already be coming out potentially in the next. I don't know, like. I had to sign a waiver and everything. My face will likely be out in public within the span of maybe a few weeks. No, I just decided to mess with you. No, I'm serious. 100% serious. So, a face reveal stream will not be something that is just, like, happening, because it's already been revealed in an even bigger way. For lack of better explanation. Because when you guys see the thing, you will immediately know it's me. And there's nothing I can do. And the concept of a face reveal becomes a tad bit pointless. I will leave you all with that. I don't know if I should say where. That's kind of the key. But it's basically any post. So if you look, okay, there will be a moment where people might be looking over how TwitchCon went and the footage. And when that happens, let's just say I'm probably gonna be there. So with that being said, and that ominously set up, next content. Or confirmed upcoming content. Let's start there. So first of all, one. I think it's probably because it's a purple background. Organized a bit more. Next Spiritbound stream will be tomorrow, actually. I think I'll just put that on the board. Spiritbound is likely just going to keep happening. Salanth. Spiritbound is it's like a role-playing SMP that I've been playing in with a bunch of other role-playing. A bunch of other acts of work. And that's been something that's been pretty neat. So that's another thing. So there you go. Spiritbound is going to be probably a continuing series. The next thing. This is a big one. There is 2 big confirmed role-playing series coming up this summer. So there's a lot of that coming. I'm confirmed to be on the casts for both. There's gonna the backcast for both. I can't reveal the themes, the names, or anything. Just know that I'm on them, and that I will be there. I will be playing them. I will be putting effort into. I've already made both characters for those settings. They've already been put into stone. I'm not gonna reveal anything. I don't want to say anything, but basically, yeah, there's 2 big role-playing series that I'm in coming this summer. My guess is it's probably going to. I guess that at least one of them will start in the next month or so. Horror games. I play horror light. I played Signalis, Lethal, got Phasmo, and 1 or 2 other. It's not really the intense horror that a lot of us say that much. I hope we can keep people invested this month for future streams. There's so many of you. It's really nice. Yeah, there's 2 big series coming up. There's the two characters are already designed. Both like let me just put that actually. It's gonna be fun. I think one will come out the other. I don't. Oh, I'm just flipping this. And then number 3. There's another one. Possible charity event is coming up. Is coming at some point. Months that I'll play a potentially quite decent role in. That one's coming up. Interest. Charity event's pretty cool. That'll be nice. That's all, like, so there you go, so... That's another big one. Lila Rose grind. God. Couldn't it be Lily Rose? I guess that doesn't fit Lila. Right. You guys have been like diving into this. Okay. Now, that's like... I don't know if there is... Hello, Smetic. So, Temek. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. But the 2 big series is coming up. Spiritbound, possible charity event. I think we're gonna move on, at least for now, to... I'll leave that... I'll move on to the sections of... So, something that's I've been noticing is that basically my streams and the content that's with them is very ad hoc, it's chaotic, it's very it's kind of messy, lack of a better term. Yeah, it's chaotic, it's messy, it kind of has this... Whenever I feel like it's structure. Sporadic is a better term, yeah. It often doesn't feel like there's much in the way of method, and while there has been an attempt to do streaming schedule, I don't think we've managed to really nail it as well. The sporadic nature of the content here does mean it's often harder to figure out when streams are going to be, join them. I think that just impacts a lot of it. Yeah, a lot of you, like... I'm definitely going to try and organize things a bit more. But there's definitely a desire to move it into being... And another... This is a key thing. This is kind of a big one. there is a desire amongst me and maybe some of the others around me that we should start considering YouTube content and basically organized, edited content. And there's a realization as well that I don't really need money. So let me just, let me show. So it comes from one. So I mean, to be fair, I think it somewhat is. I think it kind of does sound a bit passive aggressive. I think part of it is that I have, you know, like I've got the job I wanted in life. I don't really feel a need to dreaming of. As much as I do love this, like this, I do this for fun. I don't do it because I need money. I mean, it's not like it's the best paying job in the world. It's still like academia, quality entertainment. I'll at least go to the actually, because I think that makes it sound a bit fairer. And I'm also a bit of a radical. At least in real life. In terms of my politics, I tend to be quite radical in my beliefs in good things. I work in a museum. I work in a museum, I open up the museum, I greet people at the door, I show them around the museum. If they need any help, they come to me. So I already have a job, and it's already a job in the field I love. There is no need to move jobs. Because I'm already quite satisfied. Yeah, exactly. It's how I got into state so many times. Well, at least one of the reasons I do very well in getting into state, because I already had so much history. So, this is a throwaway name, but I'm gonna at least name drop what I'm thinking about calling it, or at least the. Basically, I'll at least explain the concept. We're not spying on another government. Basically, the concept is, at least loosely, let me have a this is the concept. A workers' co-op in the way that whatever content is made, edited, artisted, or otherwise has the profits to actually make it rather than going to me. Let me actually read that again and actually clarify it. Hi, Marie Prairie. I think that's a better way of phrasing it. I'm gonna leave. Ongoing war because the enemy. I mean, there's a war that happened in war. Russia and Berwick upon Tweed. That is a historical thing that happened. The town of Berwick upon Tweed literally didn't sign a peace treaty with Russia because it wasn't part of a peace treaty at one point. The town of Berwick upon Tweed in the UK was still technically at war with Russia, the Soviet Union, until the 60s. Very stupid historical incident. But this is the concept behind what I'm wanting to work, maybe. Because I don't really need the money, and I don't think it would be fair to take it when I don't... Oh, I'm angry? Thank you. I love that I just have, my, semi... what's... Mission related. Relic and Iris, thank you so much for following. It's at least the concept for what I want to do. I basically, this would be, this would include things like edited YouTube content. Let's say stream compilations, edited, long form, shorts. Roleplay here. Basically, yeah, I don't know, I don't want to just, I don't want to be a corporate individual. I have a desire to go live in maybe buy a house if I can, by saving. And then kind of just living, comfortably, but not. There's been a time over. So, this concept to me is something I really like the idea of, because I think it would give people around me who I know are extremely well talented a chance to make stuff. It's basically the idea is, at least it would be that a bit. Effectively, it would be that those who work with me make certain content. Basically, they can use what I'm doing. They can basically use what I'm doing. So, say for example, they're the ones who make it, and the people who edit the videos are actually the ones getting the profit from it. I'm not I don't I mean, it's neat that I'm doing it at all, but at the end of the day, I don't know how I do it, to be honest. How do I increase? I'm just gonna remove the noise gate for now. But that's kind of the concept behind it. It's something I'm looking at in terms of making, just because I think it would be a better model. See you later, Jove. I think it'd be a better model than anything else I've seen online. I don't know what it would do involving subs. I don't know what, like, say for example, subscriptions on Twitch. I don't know whether... Actually, wait, what happens if I turn back on noise compression? There we go. Maybe I just put on noise compression twice. That might have been the problem. Also, we're French now. So yeah, like, that's the concept, that's like the idea. Stream compilations, edited along more videos, shorts, roleplay series, and anything else. I don't know, maybe I just keep, like, say for example, the Twitch, maybe the Twitch stuff would go to myself, or maybe it would be redistributed, even that would be redistributed, and I basically just get nothing. I don't know what the structure would be for it yet, I don't have the idea for it. It's very much up in the air. The Feather Cooperative is simply just the name I thought of because that's what the fan community has been called. And I figured that, and it's also a cooperative, Is it still not working? Is it not better now? As long as it's better, because I did turn off the sound gate. Okay, good. But yeah, that's the concept behind it. It would basically, I might end up doing a thing of releasing, like, effectively a... I mean, I don't know if it's a very successful business model, because it might end up with too much profit redistributed to too many people. I don't know if it means, like, if we're trying to run something like this would be impossible with my current job. I don't know. I don't know if there's gonna be like an attempted coup of myself. I heard that's what happened with someone in a cooperative. That was wild. But regardless, I think it's like the right thing to do, and I like the concept enough that I think it'd be worth at least thinking about. And I'm probably gonna... am I mad? Yeah, I'm mad. I'm probably gonna at least reach out to some of those who are like editors, clippers. I don't know if the clipping is a thing, like... I don't know about the clippers. I guess the clipping is more like a voluntary friendly thing. But maybe that's me copping out and being a coward. I think clipping is like a relatively like short, easier thing to do, right? Like that seems like it's fairly easy. That feels like the exception. I feel like if it's like long form editing or like drawing artwork and like thumbnails, like that feels like a very different ball game than like a clipper. Like, you know, that, does that make sense? You're not getting paid, bro. Yeah, I think that's, I don't think, yeah, I think that's fair enough. But I think if there was like a dedicated editing, like, team, I think in that case, if it's like a clip compilation that's been well edited, I think that's when you'd start wanting to like actually be at least compensated somewhat for your time and labor. But yeah, also this is just is this just the French flag? Give me a minute. It's just the French flag, god fucking damn it. Look, it's just the French flag. It's literally, get it off. True. A little Ferrero's beret. That beret was so cool. It was such a good concept for design. I do miss 2.7. Maybe we should make it the Irish flag. You know what? You're so right. You're so damn right. Love the Irish flag. Shout out to the Irish flag. Oh, forgive me, Italy for a second, but anyway, the Irish flag. Oh, there we go. That's the Irish flag now. And then if we, yeah, there's Italy. Is there any other, like, good tricolors? Oh, Belgium would be, I fucked up the order, give me a minute. What is the Belgian flag tricolor? Oh yeah, it's black, then gold, then red. There you go, that's the Belgian flag. Tricolor? It could also be tricolor. Scarlet, Verdant, Azure. Most people don't know this, but the concept for tricolor literally just came from it just came from a D&D campaign when I was writing up city concepts. Actually, I don't know which one came first. I think it's a bit of a chicken or egg. Oh no, it was a Pathfinder game. It was a Pathfinder game, not a D&D one, but basically the same thing, to be honest. Anyway, it was originally the flag of France. Pathfinder is great. Honestly, highly recommend Pathfinder. But I think that's like, yeah, I think that's a lot of the stuff like I'm wanting to do. Oh, there's a few more things actually. Let me ruin our lovely color scheme here. Well, I'll be back to France. Let me just, because there's a few extra stuff I want to do. So, now this is the final section. What do you guys want to see on the channel? Like, what do you want to see? What do you want to see changes wise? Because I know there's a few. Mori? Okay, so Mori. Let's. Oh, I fucked it. Minecraft. Good night. Good night, Fugo. Edited stream. Yeah, I think that's like a key one. I think that's like one of the most important we could do. I mean, that's like the bread and butter of the channel is role-playing POV streams. Like, that's very much like what we already do, but fair enough. So, I'm gonna start writing at least some of the things down that I want to get sorted soon. More emotes. I want to get more stickers. More rewards. Yeah. Actually, give me a minute. I'm gonna edit up the shape of this. I think I'm gonna do this. Get a hydration. Yeah, I think more rewards. More rewards. I'm trying to think of anything else at the channel. Oh, more role-playing spaces. Okay, that was the one we wanted to do. And finally, what's the last one? What was the last thing I was thinking about? Oh, I forgot to do an exclamation mark. Right, what's like one more thing you think the channel needs to feel more professional? Oh, more overlays. Like, because the streams do look a little bit chaotic and messy sometimes, so having something that would actually look a bit better would be nice. Like, right now we're basically just using... I'm using, like, a borrowed piece of art. Not a borrowed, a permissioned piece of art. And we don't really have any structure to how it's, like, built. So, that's something I need to work on, I think. But anyway, now let's actually get on to the last section. Which is going to be, basically, I need you guys to repeat what you were saying earlier about what you actually want. Like, you personally. Not yet, because I need to actually get the whole box set up first. But... okay, there you go. 1, let's do it. So let's shrink these down to about 24 in size. So instead of Mori, just chained life as a concept. Oh, no, I mean, like, I do have the VODs. I think I have some of the VODs, at least. From my own perspective. I mean, I could release those. Oh, I know something that people did want. Progeny VODs. People do want the Progeny VODs. I know that so much from Flux's community. Not Progeny VODs, the Kingdoms VODs. Fuck, I messed that one up. Give me a second. Because the Progeny VODs are already up. The Kingdoms VODs are what people wanted to see. Because Kingdoms just recently came up on his stream. He watched the Kingdoms video and everyone was like, "Oh my god, Kingdoms." Nebert Voids. So I'm gonna try. I have the project. I have the. I need to stop messing up. I have the Kingdoms VODs, so I can upload them. I just want to edit them a bit because there's like some stuff that probably shouldn't have been recorded that's in there, like as in like people just having conversations long after the event's over, which I don't really want to do because that feels like a violation of privacy. So my goal is to get rid of those from the VODs. But once that's done, I will upload them and make them public. Okay, so Kingdoms VODs. What's some of the other stuff you guys wanted to see? Mori, you said that one. Minecraft. More RP POV streams. That was just a classic. Kingdoms Void. I'm gonna throw it on my own one, actually. I was thinking of other role-playing games. Such as SS13. Yeah, it's hard to go wrong with Friend Sloppers content, isn't it? It's just too fun. Like, it's just hard to beat, yeah, a variety, wants to give some variety. Is there anything else on here? I'll just put condensed POVs, just generally. Honestly, I might reach out to Cora on a peak stream. That's not a terrible idea. Risk. You know what? Fuck it. Risk stream. That would be funny. After everything they all went through. I'm not. That is like a thing I will actively refuse to do. I'm not joining a Mr. Beast video. Peak with cannibalism? I mean by... Okay, thank you Thorin, by the way, for following. God, 2040. I literally, like, I'm good. I'm good, Chief. I'm good. I don't want to get involved with that sort of thing. But yeah, friends, like, there you go. That's a hell of a... I always love these streams because you get, like, an entire, like poster, basically. No, I've written a Mori, don't worry. Big French flag. And finally, actually, last thing I'll put on this list. Wait, let me decorate the beret a bit while I'm finished. There you go. There you go. Let me move this to the side, but I'm gonna give one final announcement, actually. There's one final bit of announcement I'm doing. There's a stream tomorrow. I'm doing a stream tomorrow. For those who weren't here. We'll see what happens with Salanth. But there you go. Yep, Spiritbound, the Faith Temple. So there will be more Spiritbound coming literally tomorrow night. It'll be a relatively shorter stream. It's only about 2 hours, but I'm looking forward to it. We'll see what happens. And I think that's enough for tonight. Let me actually move the spray a little bit more to the side. Thank you all so much for coming. This was a really nice stream. My god, what a start. Like, what was it? 64 views? That's almost partnership level. Oh, sorry, Red. Don't worry, the VOD's gonna be up at least. What do you mean it is? It was almost at 70, like, it was almost at 7. So, in order to become a part, oh yeah, that's a final thing. Move this up regardless. Actually, this is the final. Yeah, we had like a full-on stack of views. That was insane. Before I go, there is one final goal I have for the next year coming up. I fucked it up. There's no room for this now. I've completely fucked myself. The goal for the next year is to become a Twitch partner. That is something I'm going to strive for. I don't know how well I'm going to manage it. It's going to be bloody difficult. Because, like, I don't have some of the big... Even that's still too big. But yes, the goal for the end of this year is to basically, by the time I return to TwitchCon next year, I want to be a Twitch partner. That is the goal. But anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope I will be taking a serious look at all these, all of the thoughts here to try and make something useful with all of these. If you do enter, it'll be an absolute honor to meet you. But thank you all guys so much. I will see you for Spiritbound tomorrow. I'm actually gonna be straight tomorrow. There you go. See you guys. Have a lovely night. Thank you so much. See you all later.